Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and today we're checking out some futuristic looking knives. Now, I have about 6 of them that I pulled out. I could pull out a few dozen, but we're just gonna start off with 6 of them. This is the Tucson TS300, and I think all the straight lines it has really makes it futuristic looking. And it's actually a really good quality knife that you can get for a very good deal, considering the blade steel is 14C 28N blade steel, which is a mid-grade steel, but then it has a premium handle of a titanium frame lock. Super duper smooth, fantastic reverse flicking action, and this is a very pokey tanto, so it's actually very useful. Now the next one is the VOSTEED Mayhem. I recently got this one, and again, you know, it has, you know, not maybe as many straight lines as the last one, but it still has a lot of lines in it that kind of just make it so futuristic to me. And I think Wharncliffe's kind of do that, period, but this thing is very awesome. The button lock is somewhat of a compression lock, and since the patent is up on Spyderco, I'm happy to see that. So that is a nice strong way to do a button lock, and it is very fidgety. Fantastic detent, and that's another thing. It can help you make a good solid detent with a nice strong lockup with a button lock. The flipping action works good. Titanium scales, and then the blade steel, I forget what the blade steel is. It's a prototype, so I think it's S35, but I'm not 100%. It's a prototype. So anyways, backspacer, full titanium backspacer, titanium mill pocket clip, titanium scales that are all milled out. Fantastic action. Yeah, super futuristic looking. Now another Tucson, the Tucson TS195. Again, another Wharncliffe. This one actually has a perfectly straight edge too, so this thing is a utility cutting beast. It actually has a little beak up here I really like. I don't know why, but it just seems like it makes it more effective. Then it has this frag pattern on this integral titanium handle. So this titanium handle is made out of one solid piece. Now this thing is a fidget monster because it has so many forms of deployment, and the edge is nice and sharp, so it grips you back. And you have the front flipper, the regular flipper. It is super duper fidgety. M390 steel, titanium frame lock. It does have a steel lock bar insert, and it does have ceramic cage bearings rolling on a racetrack. It's pretty easy to maintain because you just take this out and there's a little window right there, and that's how you can maintenance it. So, and these ones, you know, considering being an integral and M390, it's actually reasonably priced. You can get these for like 200 bucks. It depends on where you get it from, but you know, right around there. Next is the Wii Knives Vision R. Now, I know the Vision liner lock, or sorry, not liner lock. I know the Vision from Civivi's coming soon, which I highly recommend. I honestly think it's possibly even a little bit better than the Wii version. And the reason why is because, you know, this one was made first. The titanium and 20CV version was made first. But they made some upgrades with the Civivi version. Instead of doing a hole, they did thumb studs. And with this type of detent, thumb studs just works better. Not that this isn't good, but it's just better. Then the Civivi one has a much better lock right here, and it doesn't pop out like that. So it sits more proud. It has jimping on it. It's more comfortable. So it just feels more natural, almost like a shark lock. Then the clip is moved to the side. You have micarta scales. It is, you know, more budget-friendly materials. I think it's Nitro V micarta steel liners, while this one's 20 CV, full titanium, and damn it, does it look futuristic. Even with the clip, you know, it looks pretty futuristic, and the way you do it is you slip it in the pocket like this and then just turn it, and it kind of, you know, hooks the side. It does work just fine, but a regular clip definitely is more natural for us, but very fidgety. And it actually is a super strong locking system the way it is made, and it makes very strong lockup. Next is the KETO Griffin. Reich Knives and KETO are kind of under the same umbrella, and it has M390 steel with this harpoon drop point blade. Look at that choil. The choil just looks futuristic, but it actually works really good. Then it has a conventional button lock that's very fidgety, front flipping action, reverse flicking action, and flipping action, so super duper fidgety. And the front flipper actually works really good in all different ways you can flip it as far as front flipping goes. So nice and fidgety. The titanium handle does have 2 carbon fiber inlays, lots of milling on the inside. It does feel rather lightweight. And back here, man, this is very comfortable, like super duper comfortable, but you can always choke up and it's even comfortable there. So titanium milled pocket clip and back spacer. And you can see the back spacer does have some windows in there for sightseeing. And you have the lanyard hole back here. Nice jimping. The jimping's done in a futuristic way almost. You know, I don't know. Take that how you want. It just looks really cool, and it kind of adds to the futuristicness of this knife. I think it looks pretty awesome. So anyways, let's get to the next one and the last one. The last one is by KANSEPT. This is the KANSEPT Arcus. Now the KANSEPT Arcus comes in different blade steels. This one is the 9CR, but it does also come in the S35 VM. Titanium, I think it's S35, titanium frame lock, but it has these inlays covering the frame. So you're not gonna get locked out, and it does have this nice fuller that's easy to reverse flick, super snappy, super sleek, perfect detent, man. They did a good job with this detent. And this is such a functional tool. I can't express that enough. From detailing work to slicing, cutting straps, it's gonna work for just about everything EDC related in a good way. So this is gonna shine even over a lot of knives that you might expect to do better than this. This knife will probably beat in a lot of different ways as far as utility purposes go and just usefulness. I love the kind of the arc, and it's called the Arcus, so I don't know if they meant to do that, but it has an arc from the blade to the handle that looks very futuristic. It's very elongated, super sleek, super slim. And yeah, to me, it just looks like, it almost looks like it's going fast without even trying. And I think a lot of futuristic knives have that aspect to them where they almost look like a sports car or something. Anyways, I think it's cool. And that was just 6 knives that I think look pretty futuristic. Like I said, I could have done a couple dozen more, but this was just, a little glimpse into some futuristic knives. Until next time, peace.